You niggas still gonna tell me Roger could beat him? Naruto could... No, forget it. We're not gonna talk about Naruto right now. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get into that. Roger could beat him. Coated in ornament. Coated in conquers. Making everything rubbery around him. Roger could beat him? YouTube anime family, say it again. YouTube man, what's good with it, everybody? It's your boy Luffy and I'm back with another video. And today we're taking a little bit of a break from Bleach. You know, Bleach been going crazy. We just seen Grimjaw work. Ichigo beat on him like these, like literally like these. Was Hakken only didn't use his Zanpakuto or nothing. We saw the GOAT Ikaku, the best fight in Bleach history. We seen Ikaku go crazy. But we gonna take a little bit of a break from Bleach before we get back into it. Why? Because it looks like things have kind of spiraled out of control. No. First, let me say this before y'all start going crazy. Cause I didn't read the title and I already know what happens. Niggas done tried to spoil it, but I haven't reacted to the chapter. I haven't read it or anything like that. But let me just say this before I get into it. How many times do an MC get knocked the fuck out before y'all realize that the MC is not that motherfucking cold? See, one thing that y'all gotta realize before we get into this is that Kaido fought all of the 9 Scabbers. He fought Zoro, he fought Law, he fought Kid, he fought millions of troopers. He fought Luffy like 5-6 times. This nigga been drinking, this nigga been staying up, and he ain't been sleeping. Listen, I'm not trying to make excuses for my nigga. I know it may sound like that, but I just wanted to say that before we got into this chapter because I already know what to expect, but I'm just saying, how many times did Naruto get knocked the fuck out when he was fighting Madara? Probably like 1 time. How many times did he get knocked the fuck out when he was fighting Momoshiki? I don't even think that he did. You know what I'm saying? How many times did Ichigo get knocked out when he was fighting motherfucking, what's the nigga name? Grimjaw, Ukiyo, or any of them? I'm just saying, this nigga Kaido, not once, not 2 times, but 3 times he hit Luffy straight to bed. He hit him with the ultimate bad time. But we finna get into this and see what Luffy did.
Chapter One Piece titled Next Level. After just having been made to experience his very own breath attack firsthand, we'd have Kaido panting in an attempt to catch his own breath. The fight was
we understand.
Wearing him down, and he would admit to believing Luffy was done for after what had happened previously.
But listen, like y'all see it, y'all know it too. You know it just as much as I know it. That Kaido has been fighting for a long ass motherfucking time. Luffy didn't got to sleep because he got bedtimed a couple times. Like, I'm just saying, y'all gotta realize that before y'all.
The first was defeat at the hands of Kaido, largely thanks to the sudden intervention of the world government by way of a CP0 agent. And to this, Luffy
Exactly. Then Kaido killed that nigga. Like, why bitch ass niggas always trying to take the credit away from my nigga Kaido? I wonder if these are gonna actually be the colors of it though.
And as we all know, Luffy is hardly the type to break things down and think about them a whole lot, and so we would have Kaido, in a sense, pick up the slack to further emphasize what exactly has happened. Kaido would surmise that because Luffy has now been able to make his surroundings rubbery like he could his own body, it was rather evident that the boy had awakened his paramecia type devil fruit, which, courtesy of the previous chapter, we now know to in fact be a mythical Zoan type devil fruit, albeit covered up by the likes of the world government.
That's crazy as fuck to me. Like, how the fuck is that a zone?
Abilities are typically rather indicative of their classification, and at the very least,
I thought zones were like animals and mythical creatures and shit like that. How could this devil fruit be a zone?
Go on to theorize with preceding videos, Luffy lacks any such intrinsic understanding of his own devil fruit, therefore allowing for the spinning of such a tall tale. Yet the conflict here was clear as day to Kaido, as he could not shake the feeling that something was amiss here as it felt off. Then frankly expressing that such a transformation was far more of a Zoan fruit type of trait.
How did he know that though? My nigga Kaido was actually smart as fuck.
Down on him. This would irritate Luffy as he would resist the crushing weight of Kaido's jaw. A display of resistance.
Y'all gotta realize this is Kaido's weakest form, I'm just saying.
He decided to swallow his opponent whole as Luffy slid down screaming. However, it wouldn't take very long for Kaido to regret doing so, as Luffy's struggle against his interior was horrific.
Man, this giving me Naruto versus Orochimaru Snake vibes. Remember back in the tuning exams when Naruto swallowed up. Orochimaru swallowed up Naruto. This is giving those vibes. Just like, Kaido, why would you do that dumbass shit knowing that this nigga knowing that you're not, didn't chew him up, knowing you just swallowed the nigga, knowing that he's still gonna be conscious, this nigga's gonna do a balloon, a fusin. Come on, Kaido, be smarter than that, goddammit.
Outside of the dragon's body, Luffy prepared his next attack. And while he did so, again, the point of him not realizing the truth about his own fruit is displayed, as he continues to refer to his own moves with the Gomu Gomu beginning. And this was Gomu Gomu no Balloon. As Luffy
I knew it. Already knew it.
Right along with him. The draconic Yonko would cry out in both dismay and disapproval as he too would begin to elevate higher and higher.
Oh my God, Kaido.
Of Yamato and Momonosuke. The two were baffled by this newfound appearance of Kaido, as they began to banter among themselves, wondering what was going on, and the fact that it looked like Kaido had gained some pounds, to the point where Yamato would even
this shit is so
wonder if this was some
disappointing.
unseen form of Kaido's. And oh man, Kaido was pissed. He had no idea how Luffy was doing any of this, especially the fact that beyond Luffy simply being...
Oh, he made his body rubbery?
Kaido at this point, which again is another major expansion of the possibilities to be found with his power. The potential applications are virtually limitless and go even beyond that, as you'll see later on in the chapter. But as a very simple example, he can go on to make the Sunny cannon or bulletproof like himself. In fact, if you were to make another person rubbery, they may be able to bypass...
Luffy confirmed. Over that nigga Naruto. Over that nigga Ichigo. Over that nigga Asta. Over that nigga Meliodas. Over that nigga Goku.
Boy, listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?
Over all of them niggas. Luffy confirmed. Them niggas gonna try to hit him with a... That nigga Naruto gonna try to hit him with a Rasengan, boom, rubber ball. I'm just saying, that nigga gonna try to hit him with a true seeking orb, boom, rubber true seeking orb. I'm just saying, he gonna try to throw a kunai at the nigga, boom, rubber kunai. Just saying, come here, man, I'll rubber. Now, I don't know if it worked like that, I'm just playing. I don't know if it works that motherfucking well. But he can reflect shit. We seen him reflect Kaido's blast breath, so... He could definitely reflect the Kamehameha if he can do that, because yeah.
Also, if you were to turn anyone rubbery, I would hope for it to be Zoro, simply so that concept art of Zoro having Luffy's fruit that would have made in the past can come to life. But just
that's crazy as fuck.
Couldn't get any more bizarre from within Kaido. Genuinely, like a cartoon that defies the laws of physics and anatomy, Luffy would see a pair of bright lights and stretch his arms through them. What ultimately ended up being the eyeballs of Kaido.
I get it, One Piece, but why this shit getting goofy like that? Why this shit getting goofy like that? This nigga doing some crazy ass shit. This nigga just stretched through motherfucking... What the fuck? That's some crazy ass shit right there.
The eyeballs of Kaido.
That shit is stupid.
They were completely and utterly correct. This is by far the most ridiculous power in One Piece. And you know, if I were to be in Kaido's position,
this nigga turned into a goddamn cartoon.
That sort of scarring experience is something you need a cold shower for afterwards. Good lord, and Luffy would jettison from them too with his escape rocket move as he laughed.
Can this nigga still see, or is he motherfucking blind now?
Laughed during all of this as he smiled in Kaido's direction before exhaling that which kept him inflated, therefore spiraling upwards and onwards into the clouds above. He'd also prepare yet another attack as Yamato and Momonosuke watched on. And what
that shit crazy.
Absolutely blew their minds. This was Gomu Gomu no Gigant, as Luffy was now absolutely...
Oh shit, nigga, Luffy confirmed! Nigga, do you... Giant, gum, giant, and he could turn everything he touch into rubber. What the fuck is Naruto gonna do? What the fuck is these niggas gonna do now? What are they gonna... Listen, One Piece not even over. I've been trying to tell you niggas that Kaido, been trying to tell you niggas, and we already know Luffy's speed. This nigga Luffy could turn into a giant. This nigga Luffy could deflect shit. He could turn anything he touches into rubber. He could sock through niggas. So what is that motherfucking durability gonna do when he could turn you into a motherfucking cartoon? All of you 4D, 5D niggas that y'all talking about, they gonna get turned back into 2D toons, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? This is God Luffy. The sun god, man. Ain't nobody on his level no more. I don't want to hear none of that shit from you niggas no more. Y'all could openly admit if you niggas are keeping up with this and you've been keeping up with Naruto and shit like that. come on. It's not even a match anymore. It's not even a close. Of course, Goku probably still figure out a way somehow, some way, you feel me? Probably a stalemate, you know, but Naruto is raps. I don't want to hear that shit ever again. It's just a relic of the past. Just don't even bring him up. Don't bring up Sasuke, Naruto, nobody from the Naruto verse. Not Madara, none of them is fucking with my nigga Luffy. They not strong enough. You can still make the argument for Goku and shit like that. You can make some arguments for Ichigo with his little soul shit. I don't know yet from what I seen from Bleach where I'm at, where my nigga Grimjaw just appeared for the first time. That Ichigo ain't even beaten. But that nigga not beating nobody. He got punched on like these, like that. But my nigga Luffy going crazy.
We have ever seen in the series, or at least he was, until this. He looks absolutely puny by comparison, but at the very least, he is still a dangerous reptile, and he was prepared to strike. All the while, Momonosuke and Yamato would continue to.
They was just sitting there watching the whole shit.
Who in the world this figure was? Luffy's voice was certainly coming from it, but they, for obvious reasons, had a hard time believing it was actually him. But yeah, Kaido would chomp down onto the side of Luffy, who would cry out in agony. Just before grabbing hold of
and Kaido's still going crazy.
And in Gear 5th, this man Luffy is just extra disrespectful because he would use the body of one of the strongest pirates to ever sail the seas as a jump rope. The two were falling down in a rapid.
Ain't no motherfucking way. They doing too much now. They is doing too much. He's playing jump rope with the same nigga that was finna body fucking Whitebeard. He's playing jump rope with the same nigga, with the nigga that all of these motherfucking pirates are scared. That's good for my nigga Luffy. That's good when it comes to fighting Naruto and shit like that. Because he dog walking a nigga. He would play tetherball with Naruto head. He would play tetherball with his shit. But come on, why y'all gotta disrespect my nigga Kaido like this? Boy, come on. Y'all so damn disrespectful. He playing jump rope with jump rope? He's playing jump rope with my nigga Kaido head, bro. That's out of pocket. That shit is motherfucking crazy, boy. That nigga playing jump rope. That nigga's playing jump rope with. Ah, that shit is crazy, boy.
Yet as they made their way back down,
this nigga turned into a
point-blank breath attack at Luffy, which made a direct impact, and according to Luffy, definitely burned. Yamato would worry for Luffy's well-being, as he certainly looked to be especially charred after that one, and was launched pretty far away, with a pose similar to when he was first defeated by Kaido and left to drown in the depths below. But Luffy was not done just yet. He did this man Kaido with the old "why I oughta," and began to have flames emerge from behind him, as he would then race across the sky, leaving a trail of flames behind him in pursuit of Kaido. So Luffy can run on air now, I guess. But my goodness, it does not end. He would wind up his fist preparing to attack, yet Kaido now
that nigga said,
direction and raised his weapon, catching an enraged Luffy off guard. And as it played whack-a-mole.
Stop saying oh my god. This is why I can't stand about niggas. Give him his credit. What was off guard about it? What was off guard? You niggas always do this shit. Luffy seen the nigga. Luffy is running up on the nigga. So how he catch him off guard? Nigga was, oh, he catches an enraged Luffy. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Give my nigga Kaido some credit. Bang this shit.
Would be submerged down into the live floor for all to see. And comparing this shot to Kaido's entrance just goes to show how huge Luffy has become now. And good lord, nobody was prepared for this. Their eyes would leave their skulls in disbelief, and as Morgans would say, this is big news. The fact that everyone in attendance is seeing this means that the information will soon make the rounds, even if they don't understand what they're looking at, much to the dismay and frustration of the world government. However, Luffy would squeeze himself back from whence he came, still much larger than Kaido upon his return, only to shrink back.
It's like something out of a picture book.
Related to voice form to be like something right out of a children's picture book. And at this point, Luffy was certainly in pain and feeling the effects of this drawn-out fight. Kaido admired the show Luffy had put on thus far.
And look at my nigga Kaido, still standing strong like, man, you doing some shit, but you ain't beating me. Let him know.
He was far from finished. However, his body said otherwise, as Gear 5th will begin to come undone, revealing his now extremely exhausted state. And by the end of it, Luffy looked to be downright elderly.
God damn!
User by the name of 2020 Chopper, as in the wake of pushing his level for abilities past their limitations, he'd been reduced to a far smaller physical state, and strangely enough, along with the mentality of an elderly man. Luffy was now thoroughly exhausted and borderline decrepit. Things weren't looking so good. Kaido would then cry out, questioning what in the world Luffy was. But just then, Kaido would drop down to a knee as well, clearly just as exhausted despite his otherwise indomitable demeanor. And it's at this point that Luffy will be honest with the fact that yeah, he was on the verge of death. After all, this fight was certainly taking a lot out of him. Kaido responds to this by saying that Luffy could rest easy in death, that at the very least, tales would be told of how valiantly they all fought in this war. But Luffy didn't care about that at all, stating that when you're dead, only your bones remain.
I'm sorry, but I ain't talking, but shit. What's about to happen?
Beyond that, this line definitely reminds me of figures like Odin and Roger, who in the past expressed that they had never died despite meeting their demise. And that's on account of their wills living on to be inherited. But Luffy, as the inheritor, no doubt had more he needed to do as he began chuckling to himself. And it is here that Yamato would begin to confirm that this figure was in fact Luffy. But with his now light-colored hair and clothes, the latter of which many fan artists seem to overlook, but maybe less likely to now with this being directly addressed. However, Momonosuke would let it be known that Luffy's voice was
of course this nigga Luffy, get up. My nigga Kaido, get up.
Slowly but surely. Luffy, who is now back up on his feet with a pose somewhat reminiscent of the old Gear 2nd transformation, will let it be known that they are not done just yet. Then uttering the names of those he had promised. Momo, Tama, Kiema.
If you know he doing that.
The late Pedro, which I especially enjoyed. And just like Luffy, Kaido is smiling now too, saying that Luffy is seriously going to kill himself. And as Luffy powered up, he questioned if Kaido truly believed that after all this, something like death could scare him, as he would urge his heartbeat to get louder.
That's an MC!
Drums, a liberation. And Kaido would accept this decision of Luffy's as he would rush behind him.
This nigga Luffy turned back into the sun god?
Yet again. Yamato would cry out for Luffy to evade, but it would hit him, and his face would go on to favor Putty as it matched the imprint of the weapon's surface. And Yamato was mortified, as Luffy ran off in pain, looking absolutely bizarre.
Bro, what the fuck is this shit? What is this?
Down on him yet again, as Luffy would have the ground be rubbery and somewhat lessen the impact, yet impact it had as Luffy's body was now collapsed in on itself like a crushed can that would bounce up into the air. This flat-headed Luffy would spiral elsewhere before landing on some nearby debris and beginning a countdown from 3. And when he counted to 0, he popped back up to his normal stature as Conqueror's Haki would ripple out from his form. Then rushing to Kaido as he swung his arms in a rotating fashion. And at the very same time, a bewildered and overwhelmed Kaido would have to wonder what Luffy and this new pure white hair transformation of his was. He began breaking things down. The fact that Luffy was coated in not only armament, but also Conqueror's Haki, and could influence anything around him with this power of his.
And y'all still think that nigga Roger is up there with him? Off the perks, off the drugs. Off the perks, off the drugs. You niggas stupid as fuck. I try to tell you niggas that Luffy is way above that bitch ass nigga Roger because he nigga weak. Try to tell y'all niggas.
Anything this seasoned fighter had ever seen or experienced before. Yet even still, he would let it be known that no one in the world was capable of taking him down.
Let it be known.
Oh my goodness,
no nigga.
From here is absolutely, positively insane. He literally punches through Kaido's face. I mean, his fist literally went through the man's cranium. Nobody could believe it, not even us. But with this, Luffy has toppled Kaido and looks to, at this moment, have the upper hand. But you know what? It looks like the fight is not completely over just yet, as Luffy lets it be known to Kaido that he is currently having the time of his life. Depending on
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear, if Kaido lose, I'ma be sad. It's crazy ass chapter. You niggas still gonna tell me Roger could beat him? Naruto could... No, forget it. We're not gonna talk about Naruto right now. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get into that. Roger could beat him. Coated in ornament. Coated in conquerors. Making everything rubbery around him. Roger could beat him? You telling me Roger could... From what y'all see, Roger could beat... Whitebeard could beat him? Who? Only Kaido. Cause the fight ain't over yet. You win some and you lose some. Now this gonna be not 1, not 2, not 3, but this gonna be the 4th time that Luffy go to sleep. Bedtime. But Roger could be home. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's it for this video, y'all. Let me know in the comment section down below if y'all want me to continue to react to the chapters, the latest chapters that come out. And I will do that. Cause I really enjoyed this shit. Now that I ain't gotta sit there and read the shit, you feel me? I got a nigga explaining what the fuck is going on. I kind of like it. I ain't gonna lie. But that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below. And remember that you have the ability to make me famous. You have the power to put some bread in my hands, and all you gotta do is give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Peace.